everybody, Gideon here with G.T.M Farm and Rabbitry. Today we have a project going on. We are building an outside rabbit hutch, which we already kind of built some kind of makeshift hutches over there. Like I said in the last video, we haven't posted in a couple weeks. I kind of took a couple weeks off from making videos, but we're back making videos now. A little update, we moved some of our rabbits outside just because having all the rabbits inside, it's great for not having predators near them, but it gets really hot in there in the summertime, so we figured they would like to get outside, have some breeze, have some fresh air. So we have them outside now, and right now we made all our cuts to this rabbit hutch. We kind of had it all pre-planned out, so we made all the cuts to our wood and we're just screwing it together now. We're gonna continue with this and we'll keep you updated.
So what he's working on right now is one of the outside pieces. There are two identical to this. And then the cages, there's going to be supports in the middle, plus the entire hutch is going to be about 10 feet long. So there's going to be two rows of 36 by 24s. These are just for our breeders. Our grow outs will be somewhere else. Alright, here's our second side going in. The height of the braces don't matter, they're just there for extra support. So they're not necessarily at the same height on each end. They will serve the same purpose. Alright, so we have our ends put together, and now we're putting the bracing along the back, which is the shorter height. We want to make sure everything stays nice and sturdy, so we're getting all the pieces squared off before we do them. There'll be 3 braces in the back and 3 in the front. The ones in the back, the placement doesn't matter as much, but the ones in the front, we have to be careful not to block our cages so we can get them in easily, as well as being able to open and close the doors for access to our rabbits and the nest boxes. Here's where we're at right now. So we got most of the frame set up here. We'll still be putting on the 10-foot front bracing, but we're waiting till we get the cages in so we can be sure that it's not in the way while we do that. We have bracing for the back that's upright. We just haven't decided if we need that yet. It's pretty sturdy as it is right now. Our next step is we're going to use some of our pipe hanger to make little loops that we're going to use to hang the cages on with carabiner clips. So that's what's up next. Alright, so here we are. We're approaching halfway done. We got our bucks in over here because we don't really have spare cages, so we're just doing a juggling match. This is Twix on the top. He just sired his first litter. They were born yesterday. And he's very sweet. He's a purebred pedigreed Rex. And down here is Leonardo. He's a purebred pedigreed silver fox, and he is not proven. And my does don't seem to like him very much, so I don't know. We'll keep trying. Most of my does are unproven right now, which it always makes it hard when we have 2 first-timers. So yeah, we got them, and we're working on this cage. So the 4 cages for the does are next in the process, and then we're going to juggle our grow outs around outside to see if we can get them all out of the barn today. Unfortunately, one of the cages that we need to put in to the hutch is one that I'd been procrastinating on fixing. So what I need to do is remove the floor because it's all rusted out and put in a new floor. Oh, this is not the right wire. I grabbed the wrong wire. But I thought I would just be able to clip it, but with the way that the front is lined up with the sides, I'm gonna have to actually remove the J-clips, which is really hard to do. So it's gonna take forever, and hopefully we'll get done today. Alright, and here is the semi-finished product. As you can see, we don't have our final roof on there yet. We're gonna be getting some of that, I don't know what it's called. We haven't decided if we're doing the plastic stuff, like on that chicken tractor over there, or if we're gonna spring for the metal stuff. But anyways, for now, it has tarps on the roof. And here's our lovely inhabitants. We have our Rex on the top, Twix, here. Twix. This is Madison, she's half New Zealand, and super pretty. And then this is Haley. She kindled for the first time yesterday 7 beautiful, healthy babies. Then we have our silver fox on the bottom. This is Lindy. She's a chocolate. This one is Lucy. She is proven. She's the only proven rabbit that I have right now. Well, I mean, Haley and Twix just had their litter yesterday, but before that she was the only proven rabbit. This is Leonardo, as I mentioned earlier. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. We didn't end up putting the front supports on because it's very sturdy, and also something that I spaced on. I wanted to have like a universal like waste culvert that would drain into gutters and then into a bucket on each end. But I wasn't thinking, and we put these supports inside. If we had put them in the front here, in the front, instead of inside, that would have worked. But since I forgot that's what I was doing, we're just gonna have to have trays on the top until we can think of something else. Trays are a pain, but at least when they're outside, they're less of a pain, and we don't have to worry as much when they miss. Haley, I don't know how or why, but she goes to the corner of her cage and lifts her butt and pees out through the wire. It was not as big of a deal outside, but when we were inside, it was a problem. Gosh, she's beautiful. 2 of her kits look just like Twix. Sorry for the blurriness there. I'm very happy with how this came out. All we need to do now is finish figuring out our grow outs. Of course, we still have a bit of a mess from getting all this set up. Over here, we have most of our grow outs. This litter is from Ash times Nightshade. We don't have either of them anymore. We just moved them in here. I'm surprised this one's not enjoying the shade. There's not much shade, we gotta fix that. And we have some more kits inside that we might put in here. I'm just not loving the size of that cage for the amount of kits that we have. This is a 42-inch dog crate. There's a whole litter of purebred silver fox in there. Then over here, we kind of have a hodgepodge of does. So we have this gray one in front is the sibling of that litter I just showed you, that she was fostered off to my Rex doe Mocha. The black kits are Mochas. And then the blue girl is a purebred silver fox. It's about a month older. She's just the last of her litter. Alright, and that's it for the rabbits. There's a few inside that we're not gonna go look at right now. We can just say hi to the chickens and then we'll be done. We pulled out some of their junk because we need to spread new pine in here. See if they gave us any eggs. Hi chickens. Hello. What are you doing? No eggs. They gave us 3 this morning. The only ones laying are the Isa Browns. We have 5 of them. And they just went back to laying. They were really spooked when we switched nest boxes. So the Isa Browns are getting back to laying. And our Buff Orpingtons should be laying any time. And the Golden Lace Wyandottes should also be. But the Lavender Orpingtons are younger. So it'll be a little bit for them. And thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed and that this build can be helpful or even interesting to you guys. Drop a comment if you want more information on what dimensions we used and like a pick list. We have one of those. Yeah, thanks for watching.
Hey guys, just wanted to jump in real quick here at the end. I'm putting the kiddo to bed. But I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a good day, bro. Yes, yeah.